Today's cigar innovators are using a new kind of wood. It is great to be a cigar smoker. Cigars are just better today, by a long shot. And for an industry that prides itself on time-honored traditions, there's a lot of tech coming our way to make the experience even better. And that's why we're talking about this cigar box right here. This little box right here is crammed full of innovation. Michael Herklots has been around for a long time, but Ferio Tego is pretty much a baby. Kind of, but not, but it is. Well, Michael, he's making a new name for himself as a manufacturer, and he's doing that by making some amazing cigars, but also with some surprises to the industry. It's made of a special wood for special reasons. It has some cool technology built into it, and you don't even need a humidor to keep them humidified. Each one of these boxes is its own humidor. Please pardon the emptiness of this box. He does make good cigars, and I couldn't help myself while waiting to film this video. I am paraphrasing the man, but he said, now you don't have the excuse of no humidor space when buying my cigars because I provide the humidor for you. Touché, Michael Herklots. All you have to do is lift the tray out of the box, open the humidipack, and then place it all back in. And depending on the relative humidity in your area, this could last you up to a whole year. Cigar boxes, they used to be made out of cardboard. And then over time we upgraded to Spanish cedar or other types of cedar. Apparently there's like 40 different kinds of cedar. But today's cigar innovators are using a new kind of wood. When Ferio Tego made this cigar, they wanted you to taste it exactly the way they blended it and not with that little bit of cedar in there. So they chose to use okume wood. It's a rare wood, probably a little bit more expensive. It looks classier because it's less porous. It is entirely resistant to rot, unlike cedar. But the most important one being that it's odorless. Last, and certainly not least, probably one of the cooler features is if you flip this box over, you'll see a little circle that says Ferio Tego on it. And it says place mobile device here. If you have the NFC reader on your phone activated, all you have to do is place your phone on it and it will open up a link. First, it starts with a successful continue with this experience, so you click. Then it says, are you older than 18 years? Michael, the age limit in America is 21 now. Which brings you to a video, which is kind of cool. It shows you a demonstration of this, but I mean, it's a cool video, but you're already doing it. You know what to do, so you can skip this. And then it brings you to a description of the cigars that you are currently smoking. It gives you where the wrapper and the binder and the fillers are from, the body strength, some blender's notes, and some flavors that it imparts. I know NFCs aren't anything new, but they're being implemented into our everyday life more and more. And for an industry which is slow to adapt to new technologies, that is very cool and innovative. I was very interested in this whole concept and I tracked down the company that makes these for Ferio Tego. Their name is Humidif Group and I reached out to their USA rep, Pierre. Pierre was interested in this video and he asked me if I wanted to meet up and go over all of the cool things that this can actually do on the back end. The Ferio Tego example is one of the first implemented in the whole industry, if not the first. But Pierre tells me that there's a back-end system that can do tons of different things. And we're probably gonna do a whole video on that sometime soon. Humidif Group has been around for a minute. They actually make a lot of humidors for a lot of big companies, including Drew Estate. They didn't make that one, but they make an even cooler looking one in the same underground fashion, but a lot cooler, using the same okume wood. I'm pretty sure that's gonna catch on and be the new norm about 10-15 years from now. Humidif may not be the newest guy on the street, but if they're making these kinds of moves, they're gonna be taking a lot of market share very quickly because as consumers, we want the coolest, latest, greatest stuff. That's just the era we live in today. Even in an industry like cigars that loves to stick to their traditional handmade ways. If you don't have one of these high-tech cigar boxes, but you still want your cigars to be untainted by the smells and flavors of cedar wood, then check out our video on cellophane. It's very informative. Cut. That's a wrap. Good job, me.